Artists, storytellers, beatmakers, these are the latest news, deals, and free plugins from the music production world. This is the brand new SSL 2 Mark II, the latest version of Solid State Logic's budget audio interface. Don't forget, this is the interface with the 4K button that gives you the sound of classic SSL preamps. Anyway, this update is kind of boring, but good. So why boring? Well, it looks pretty much the same. They really just updated a few things, but they are useful for sure. Let's take a look. First, this interface comes in two models, the 2 and the 2 Plus, and they're both Mark II, if that helps confuse things. The 2 Plus has more outputs. That's the main difference. So the new 2 Plus simply adds two high-Z instrument inputs in the front and bumps up the ADDA converter to 32-bit. Yep. That's it. I mean, if it ain't broke, but still, I would have liked to have seen some more bells and whistles like auto gain. I don't know, maybe I'm asking for too much. But hey, the cheaper model, the SSL 2, got more upgrades, including an extra headphone output, the two high-Z inputs in the front, and the 32-bit ADDA converter as well. So I'd say the cheaper model is the more significant update. Now here's the interesting thing. Both the new interfaces have two inputs in the back as well, in addition to the new front inputs. But this is still a 2-input audio interface. I guess it's just convenient to have the inputs so you're not swapping cables all the time. Anyway, the SSL 2 and 2 Plus interfaces are highly regarded, making it on my list of the best budget audio interfaces. I'll be recording with this in the coming weeks and months, and of course, I'll share my results with you. In the meantime, if you're interested in picking up one of these, I'll put links below the video. Question of the week. What audio interface do you currently use, and is it enough? What dream feature do you think you're missing? Comment below. And if you have the perfect interface with nothing to be desired, let us know which one you have below as well. Check it out. This is Plus 3. It's a hardware device from, guess who? Loopop. Yes, the YouTuber. This is a pedal that you use with your hand on a desktop rather than with your feet. It's meant for synths and features 3 controls. So if you prefer having hands-on control of some synth pedal features, this might be just what you're looking for. The fader can be used for expression instead of an expression pedal. It can also be used for automation. There's also a momentary sustain key and a toggle switch. The toggle switch activates the drone mode. The sustain key adds sustain. The toggle switch activates the drone mode. And while in drone mode, the sustain key will let you swap droned notes with new ones. The Plus 3 is completely passive, no need for external power. Loopop made the Plus 3 device in collaboration with Endorphin. It's $79, very affordable, and a great way to support an awesome YouTuber. I'll add links to the Plus 3 below. Take a look at this plugin. Does it look familiar? You see those sparkles at the bottom? This is Orion, and from the look of it, it's got the same DNA from the God Particle by Cradle. This is a drum bus plugin that's supposed to add power, punch, and weight to your drums. The previous super popular plugin from Cradle, called the God Particle, was created in collaboration with Jaycen Joshua, a major producer. And Orion was also created with him. And Cradle says that Orion is now the only plugin on Jaycen's drum bus. So this is supposed to be good for any genre of music. I actually like the controls on this plugin. They're clear. Add harmonics, compression, sub, grit, very easy to understand and hear. Sometimes I'm testing out a plugin based on some old hardware I've never used, and I just don't understand what the knobs are doing and what I should be listening for. This makes things very clear. Anyway, I expect this to be another very popular plugin from Cradle, and like everything from them, you can try it for free for 14 days. Hey, if you haven't checked out Complete 15 and Contact 8 yet, watch my last 2 videos. In fact, I went a bit deeper into Contact 8 in my latest video dedicated to it. And yes, you can use the chord feature with Session Guitarist, and it's awesome. Watch how I do it in the video right here. And hey, if you're in the New York area, I'm at the Synth and Pedal Expo in Brooklyn today and tomorrow. The expo is free to enter, and hey, if you see me, come and say hi. All right, Izotope has released yet another new plugin called Aurora. It's an intelligent reverb plugin. Notice how they didn't use AI for once. Thanks, Izotope. So Aurora listens to your audio and adds reverb that does not cloud the original sound. This is always especially important for sounds that need to be the focus of your mix, like vocals. You'll notice this unmask control that adjusts how much the reverb ducks to make room for the original vocal. It's actually listening to the original sound to eliminate that overlap in sound. And you can adjust how much it does this. This is a nice sounding reverb, and the unmask feature really works well. You've also got different reverbs here, width control, tone control. I do wish they had more presets that focused on specific instruments, like something for acoustic guitar or specifically for male vocals. Anyway, definitely great plugin to check out when you get a chance. Link is below. Ableton is releasing something new on October 8. What could it be? No idea. There are no details, nothing, just this photo on their website. Could it be something mobile, a new app, a portable piece of hardware? I know nothing, but I can't wait to find out. If you have any ideas, share them in the comments below. I love when companies do this. Arturia has launched a free update to their fairly new Astrolab keyboard. They've added new instruments and presets. If you have an Astrolab, you'll now have Mini V3, Acid V, Whirly, Mini Freak, Augmented Brass, and Augmented Woodwinds in your collection. They've also added 200 new presets and 90 tribute presets with famous sounds from Talking Heads, Queen, Radiohead, and Massive Attack. The update is free, and yeah, I predicted this when I reviewed the Astrolab. They'll keep making it better. Good job, Arturia. So, Atom Audio has released headphones. Yes, their first headphones ever. The H200s are closed-back headphones that have a special feature, a calibration plugin that accompanies the headphones. The plugin is made by Sonix, and it tweaks the sound of the headphones, giving you the sound Atom intended, which they say follows the response curve of their AX series of monitors, or you can choose a pure flat setting. You can also choose an externalization feature, which allows your left ear to hear a bit of the right ear sound and vice versa, to better simulate the way we hear naturally through speakers. Very cool that Atom is including this plugin with the headphones, which means they are perfectly calibrated. I love this idea, and the headphones themselves are only $149, which kind of surprised me given the Atom Audio name and these extra features. You can check them out below. And at the other end of the price spectrum, Audeze has released a new flagship, the Carbon 2. They're calling these their most advanced headphones ever, and yes, the price reflects that. Nearly $6,000 for these headphones. They feature a carbon nanotube electrostatic driver and what they're calling slam technology that gives more bass than any other electrostatic headphone out there. Honestly, these are far beyond most of our budgets, but if you ever get a chance to listen to some Audeze high-end headphones in person, do it. It's quite the experience. All right, I've got some deals, but before we get to that, a word from our sponsor. If you are thinking about putting your music out there, DistroKid is a simple and fast way to get your music onto Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, pretty much everywhere. And DistroKid collects earnings for you when anyone plays or purchases your music. It's simple to use and includes tools that help you build your audience. I've created 2 videos on DistroKid that will probably answer any questions you have. You can watch them right here. And if you're ready to sign up, use the link below to get 7% off your first year of membership. All right, here are some deals and freebies. It's a new month, so that means a new free plugin from Plugin Boutique and ADSR Sounds. This month, Plugin Boutique is giving away your choice of Air's Solina instrument or Synaptic's Orange Vocoder Nano with any purchase. So if you're buying something, better to get it from Plugin Boutique if you want one of these freebies. If you're buying something from ADSR Sounds, you'll get the Aura Granulator plugin for free this month. I'll put links directly to these freebies below the video. The other great deal this month is from Sonable. They're discounting all their plugins and bundles. And right now, it's best to buy them from Plugin Boutique because you'll get those freebies that I mentioned before. I highly recommend checking out the smart compressors or reverbs from Sonable. Excellent plugins. All right, another freebie. Graylon is a free Autotune plugin, and it's now in version 3. They've added modes to the pitch correction and a new one that improves the sound quality and the speed of correction itself. You've also got format shift, more tuning features, and hey, the totally free version, of course. Link to this freebie is below. Hey, if you haven't learned how to use the free Contact 8 player, you need to watch my latest video on how it does wonders on Session Guitarist. You can watch that video right here. Keep making the music you love, and I'll see you soon.